What's timeless? Yeah, I know. I know. All right, we got Force of Phil on the left with Miracles, and on the right we have David on Mystic Forge. This should be cool. One card on the bottom looked like for Force of Phil, Tundra Pass, Control, controlling everything. Urza's Saga to start the game for David. Lotus Petal. Chaos Emerald, excuse me. Grim Monolith. Glaring Fleshraker. This card is crazy, Chad. Have you seen this card? Oh, it got swords. All right. Never mind. All right, Prismatic Ending on Grim Monolith. Great start to the game for Phil, I would say. Urza Saga ticks up to 2. Urza's Workshop, Manifold Key.
Bubble talking about.
Mishra's Bobble target myself, says Force of Phil. That felt kind of like tempo, right, Chad? Is this Miracle's tempo? All right, Meticulous Archive is found by an island cycle of Lorien Revealed. The land cyclers from Lord of the Rings. At this point, we only have Lorien Revealed really seeing much play in Legacy. I can't say I know where Modern ended up. But before this event got started, Force of Phil and I were talking about how sad it is that Troll of Khazad-dûm was gone. A couple other people joining in the convo. Feeling kind of like I'm missing Troll of Khazad-dûm, chat. How's everybody else feeling? Like, if you hated that card, I'm sorry, but you're wrong. Urza Saga popped here on David's side now. Is that Glasses of Urza?
Yeah, powerful magic. It's my kind of jam. Urza's Glasses, right? Powerful. It's gonna be hype for that.
Okay, I have 1 mana in pool. I played this one.
Yep.
I try to.
Okay, Glasses of Urza.
Yeah.
Glaring Fleshraker again.
Now I take a look.
Jace the Mind Sculptor Island Force of Will. Here's Jace the Mind Sculptor. Oh my god.
Never sure.
Yeah.
What is going on today's stream, Chad? I don't know if Glasses of Urza was tested. I really don't. I'm leaning towards no. Urza Saga ticks up to chapter 2. Glaring Fleshraker could attack here.
Oh, no. I thought it was a trigger here because I haven't.
Force Flusterstorm. The Glasses of Urza taking a look this is awesome. Kozilek's Command.
0.
Yeah, if you choose 2. Oh, so it would make 0 things.
Yeah,
Then it's like,
just draw and make a spawn.
yeah, because so it'll be for. So it actually goes 1 right now.
No, it's 0. I only draw without scoring.
Oh, I see. But you would then make.
Nothing.
You would make no
I
spawn.
make 1 spawn on the cast of this one.
Oh, I see.
That's all I get.
All forces.
Okay. I get the spawn.
Okay, so Kozilek's Command got countered. I was just a little bit confused right now what was happening. But it seems like a Kozilek's Command for 0 got forced. I was a little confused what Phil was asking and what David's answer was. But we got the Eldrazi spawn off the Fleshraker. Tidbar says, just check one of my LGS websites. They are sold out of glasses of hers. You know what, folks? We're on the cutting edge here on 90s MTG. Jace the Mind Sculptor at 2 loyalty. Search for Azcanta just hit the board on Phil's side. I am such a fan of the plane of Ixalan. And one of my favorite cards, definitely Azcanta here. There's a Mox Opal. Tezzeret Cruel Captain. We're getting wild on today's stream already. People seem to be unsure about Tezzeret Cruel Captain so far in Legacy. As far as if it's where it lies. Is it playable? Is it busted? Is it unplayable? So Tezzeret has minus here. Lotus Petal, it looks like it was found. Jace at 1 loyalty.
So he gets 1.
Yeah.
Like,
There was a floating mana from Urza's Saga on that turn, for anyone that missed it. Okay, Azcanta's going to flip over into a land. I'm a fan of these Azcanta-style Ixalan enchantments that flip into lands. Growing Rights of Itlamok is another one. Mystic Sanctuary now. Phil sounds like he's putting Prismatic Ending on top. Tezzeret at 2 loyalty. Jace at 1 loyalty.
cast brainstorm. Yep.
All right, now Phil will brainstorm. Phil will be drawing that Prismatic Ending. We might see Phil go right after the Planeswalker, Tezzeret. So maybe Tezzeret's first appearance on 90s MTG will be brief, but I guess we can hope for it to come back. David drops an Ancient Tomb, still has some mana available here. Mox Opal getting tapped. Jace still at 1 loyalty. Glasses of Urza looking kind of sad now. Phil is hellbent.
Yep.
Well, there's the 1 ring. Phil's in bad shape, I think. Generally speaking, how do you feel about this, chat? Generally speaking, don't you feel like these Mystic Forge decks crush control decks like Phil's? Does anyone disagree? Does anyone know what I'm talking about on today's stream so far?
Yep.
Azcanta finds Force of Will. Yeah, the big mana decks are pretty good again against the control. Usually. Looks like Phil's in the middle of a Jace brainstorm here. Okay, Island cycling another Lorien revealed. Finding Mystic Sanctuary. If you've been hanging out with us on stream for a while, you're aware Phil's deck uses Mystic Sanctuary as kind of an engine in this deck. It's a lot of value out of these cards. Now Mystic Sanctuary gets played, Prismatic Ending back on top of the deck. And take a look at the hand on end step. Force of Will, Ponder. Another Urza's Workshop. Urza's Workshop. If you have Metalcraft, tap to add a colorless for each Urza's land you control. Awesome card. Force of Will fired off on Karn. Karn is countered. Good card to counter. Well, we had a backup.
Yeah, because they each made 2. Yeah, so 2, 4, 6.
Yeah, pay attention to this.
Okay. Yeah, it's in.
The vibes are good with the side pushes.
Phil is hellbent with Karn on the other side of the battlefield now. What does Karn want to do? Jay's still at 1 loyalty. Nothing for Glasses of Urza to look at right now. Lattice found by Karn.
Ed was like right before we started. Ed was like, I feel like I could play better or
Mikasynth Lattice in combination with Karn is usually game over. As Kanto taking a look. Ponder is found. We need a way to get rid of Karn or counter Lattice. Or something. If you're rooting for Force of Phil, we need help from the top of the deck right now. Banishing Light is one possibility. Maybe Oblivion Ring? Maybe Detention Sphere? Maybe. What would be the worst card Phil can cast right now that will still save this game?
it's a 2-4. 2-4? I had a moment. Play bug.
All right, now a Jace Brainstorm. Need help. Misty Rainforest, pass. Taking a look at the hand, Unexpectedly Absent and Prismatic Ending.
Instant, right?
Instant.
Unexpectedly Absent is the temporary answer here. It is an instant. Another Urza's Workshop. David now has a lot of mana. Each one of those workshops taps for 3. Lattice hits the stack.
I'll float white.
Gonna float white with Lattice on the stack, it looks like.
It's it.
Missing green or something.
Exploration.
Okay, Lattice resolves. Now Unexpectedly Absent will be used.
It depends on what the last draw is.
Trying to decide what to put into the top of the deck, basically.
So I'm like, I could just drop my hand. And then nothing happens after this.
Is it correct to hit Lattice? Karn? The Glasses of Urza? What are we doing here, chat?
Draw the life from below. Watch me fizzle and crying right there.
Or Scoop, you could do that. All right, Phil scoops. Game 1 goes to Mystic Forge.
creep from the sideboard with card. That could be an option. But still, if you block it, I'm done.
Yeah, I think the play was to put the glasses on top of the deck and then concede. So Phil will be on the play here for game 2. What was the line, chat? Mr. Rainforest pass. Yeah, letting Karn resolve was a mistake.
Result is good. Wasteland.
Okay, Needle on Wasteland. These players have played against each other a bunch. We know Force of Phil's post-sideboard Wasteland game plan. That might seem strange if you had never watched one of our streams before, but it's not a bad name. Yeah, the tough. We were talking about this matchup being a bit tough for the control player. The Mystic Forge deck does have a lot of brown cards that need to be countered, which is why it's good against control, generally speaking. It's built to crush decks like Phil's, really. What are Mystic Forge's weaknesses as a deck, though, chat? Like, what decks just destroy these Mystic Forge decks? Does anyone have any opinions on this matter?
Okay.
Null Rod. Ouch. Mox Opal is in. Urza's Workshop once again. No Metalcraft yet. Okay, that turns on Metalcraft Disruptor Flute.
I name. Spots of Will. Go ahead.
All right, Flute on Force of Will. Alec and Robert say Storm. I felt like my Maverick deck was pretty good against Mystic Forge. Played against it a bunch of times, and it felt really one-sided. I felt heavily favored. Search for Ascanta appears again.
31.
Floating a mana with Urza Saga, looking for something here. AP calling for Energy Flux to be used. Yeah, Serenity's a good one. There's Glasses of Urza again.
You brought it in.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Glasses of Urza making unexpected appearances on today's live stream. Interesting tech.
Go ahead.
Okay, Voltaic Key, pass the turn. Now we can take a look at your hand, untap it, and take a look again. Okay, so a Prismatic Ending removes Pithing Needle. That turns on Wasteland, and Wasteland is fired off. Urza's Workshop is gone. Looks like 5 cards in the graveyard now for Phil.
I'll cast Spring.
David with no lands in play. Just a Mox Opal. Ascanta flips. Island cycling Lorien revealed now. Things coming together here in game 2 for Phil. The Null Rod obviously has shut down the glasses, the Mox Opal, the key. Is that Geist of Saint Traft? Is it?
Two angles. Attack for 6.
Okay, so an Entreat the Angels. Then Geist of Saint Traft attacks, makes an angel. Phil is on the offense now. Yeah, Alec pointing out that Null Rod taking out the glasses is huge. Yeah, shutting down the glasses of Urza is key in this matchup. There's Tezzeret, though, the cruel captain. Things are not quite over yet here. What can Tezzeret do? Yeah, what is the counter on the glasses? I'm looking now. What exactly happened here? Untap target artifact or creature. If it's an artifact creature, put a +1/+1 counter on it. The glasses of Urza is obviously not a creature. I'm not sure.
One ring.
Extra to you, just to you.
It's milled.
Ah, it's milled.
Yeah. So I draw a card. Attack for 14.
Okay, Phil takes game 2. We never found out what was going on with the glasses. Moving on to game 3. Alec predicting that Modern Horizons 4 will have Urza's contact lenses. We were talking about this yesterday at the shop too. Like, I don't know if we're gonna get a Modern Horizons 4 at this point. Does any if you had to make a bet right now, will there be a Modern Horizons 4 or will that never happen? And I know never is a long time.
Wasted it.
Pew Pew says 100% MH4. But how does that fit into like the kind of standard focused product lineup thing? I don't know. I don't feel like there's room for Modern Horizons anymore. They're better off just making more standard sets. Maybe I just don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know. That's just my feeling. AP says I thought they said they weren't planning on it anytime soon. I just don't know if they said that. I have no idea. Prismatic Ending takes out the needle. Now a ponder for Phil. A lot of the Magic folk I come across like read all the Wizards of the Coast press releases and whatever. Like, I just don't look at that stuff. I just don't care. Pew Pew says MH4 in 3 to 5 years. There's the glasses again.
Take a look.
Taking a look. Double Wasteland, Swords, Prismatic Ending, Force of Will, Lorien Reveal. The Double Wasteland is interesting. Its comment says, I vaguely remember an announcement that they either discontinued Modern Horizons or put on hiatus for the near future. Well, if that's true, let's assume it's true. I think I agree with that decision. It just doesn't feel like there's room for Modern Horizons anymore. Tezzeret gets hit on the stack. It's in the graveyard now. Lord excited for a Tuesday stream. Zachron barges in, says, tone it down a little. I don't even know what you're talking about, Zach. Calm down, Zach. Here's Soul Guy Lantern.
Prismatic ending.
Prismatic ending gets removed. It's gone. Sirius says, Edge of Eternity's product very hard to find right now. Stores are selling out of product. What fatigue? I mean, look, I've been playing this game for a very long time. In my experience, I've never seen sets, just like not new sets come out and the packs are not available. I asked at my LGS, like, yeah, can I get a collector booster of no more? There are no more Edge of Eternity's packs. Forget it for Final Fantasy. Tarkir Dragonstorm sold like crazy. We're living in crazy times for Magic. I've never seen this before. And say what you want about Universes Beyond. Tarkir and Edge of Eternities are universes within, right? And they're selling. At least as far as I know. Like, I don't own a store. I only see what I see. Someone's going to comment, my LGS is going out of business because Final Fantasy didn't sell. You know, everybody has their own story, but I'm just commenting on what I'm seeing. Yeah, some people are like upset about the scalpers and resellers. I don't know. That's just like not something I care about. Ooh, what card is this? This is I don't recognize this one. Oh, fortune tellers. That was fortune teller's talent. You may look at the top card of your library anytime. Is level 1. 1 blue mana enchantment. Text up on the screen. Yeah, Alec asking about the Mariah Carey Secret Lair. We haven't had one yet. They gave us Post Malone. It's really a shame they didn't do Mariah Carey, though. Another Wasteland. Level 2 now for the Fortune Teller's Talent. As long as you've cast a spell this turn, you may play cards from the top of your library. Candelabra comes in. It's Kama said there's some influence of flippers who came in because of Lord of the Rings and Final Fantasy. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. There have been resellers in the collectibles game for such a long time. Baseball cards, Pokemon crap, whatever. I don't know. The fact that it's in Magic now only means we're getting more popular, in my opinion. Is it good or is it bad? I don't know.
Trigger on the stick.
Okay, Ponder to the top. Fortune Teller's Talent is at level 2. Here's a Ponder for Phil. Search for Escanta now. Tone says, whatever's happening, happy to see life within the MTG space. Don't care what the driving force is. I kind of feel the same way. Like, you know, more people playing Magic, LGS full of people playing Legacy. I don't know. I don't really care that much. Whatever. Predict target myself. Unexpectedly absent, dumped into the graveyard. Wasteland on the workshop.
I think I look.
Okay, we got to look at Phil's hand. Swords, Brainstorm, Predict, Island. Azcanta has flipped. Null Rod revealed. Null Rod slam now. David is in trouble.
Cast this.
Yeah, I'm already kind of seeing the, like, will we hit the serialized, Lord of the Rings, whatever content already? I think we're already at that point. The cracking packs looking for the ultra rare cards. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying we're already there.
Predict target myself. I'll name Ponder.
In my brain, I was like, can I just make a draft deck right now? Can I make a...
Another Null Rod. We have a backup. Phil's controlling everything, chat. Shakaya says, random question, what do you guys think about the future of paper Magic now that MTG Arena is doing so well? I mean, like, all I have to say is the word commander, and I think, the future of paper Magic is going to be just fine. And I think there's plenty of proof of that. Arena, obviously, is crazy popular. Compared to, like, not to make needless comparisons, but compared to, like, what MTGO ever was, like, Arena is super popular in comparison. And a lot of people are playing digital Magic only right now through Arena. I have people in the outskirts of my social circles that just, like, play Arena and have never played paper Magic. I think that's great. All right, now David discarding the hand size. There's not a lot that Phil is worried about at this point in this game, but needs to get the offense up and running. And here's Geist of St. Traft right on time. Okay, Jace on the board now. Jace the Mind Sculptor also is a bit of a clock. It will be able to ultimate. It puts the top card of David's library on the bottom. I mean, if David scooped right now, I wouldn't blame them. There's Entreat the Angels. Is control viable, chat? Can someone check? GG's, Phil gets it. Is control viable? I just don't know if it's viable, you know? One time I tweeted about having the right tokens, and Magic Twitter couldn't handle it.
We should be done, yeah. We should be done. We should be good, hopefully.
Never in my life did I think I could cause that many temper tantrums at once. Derek on the left with Merfolk. T. Merdelver on the right. That would be Adam, who starts off with a Dragon's Rage Channeler. Wasteland on the Volcanic Island. I don't think the player sat down knowing what the other was playing, so we might see that drama play out.
Well, you're, I got you.
So Adam found a replacement Volcanic. Attack with the DRC.
Either one? True.
All right, Daze on Aether Vial. Off a basic island. If your opponent goes Island Aether Vial, what deck are they playing, chat?
That's fine. Go. Yep.
Yeah, I might guess Esper Vial, actually. Questing Druid was dumped into the graveyard with Surveil. Another Dragon's Rage Channeler.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about.
Okay, this one I don't know. Horn of the Mark. I just don't know the text by heart. It's a legendary artifact. Whenever 2 or more creatures you control attack a player, look at the top 5 cards in your library, reveal a creature, put it in your hand.
I think attack.
Instant, sorcery, creature, land. Yep.
6.
I go 12.
6 damage coming in. The 3 power flyers up and running. Daze Your Vial. Survive a wasteland hit.
Save time, game 2.
Game 2.
Drop turn.
Now Derek was on the play. That game didn't go so well at all.
I'll go on the play.
Sounds good. Good luck.
Me too, have fun.
Yeah, that was Turbo Delver. It's like a combo deck.
Tundra is gone.
You go.
Untap. Drop
I'm gonna try
turn.
this.
I'll give this a
Combat.
whirl.
Go.
Attack.
Tap up here. Drop.
Yep.
13.
Play.
What is tempo anyway, Chad? I'm not really familiar with that.
Draw.
And pass to you.
Camera Souls. I'm gonna need Merfolk.
Yeah.
All right, there it is, the big reveal. Cavern of Souls on Merfolk.
Silver Guild Adept. I'm gonna reveal.
Nice.
I'm gonna reveal Master of the Pearl Trident, so everybody can see I'm a master.
Yeah.
Is it good?
What's this one? You draw a card.
I draw a card. Yeah.
Going to
Derek's a gamer asking if the Silver Guild Adept resolves, even though it's Cavern. You never know when your opponent's going to fire off a Force of Will.
Good.
Go.
fetch 16.
Does this resolve?
Upkeep. Drop.
Yep.
You got to ask. Good on Derek for being a gamer.
I'm gonna crack your list.
Brainstorm. These 2 back on top.
Okay.
2 cards back on top.
Second, actually. These 2.
Yep, that's fine. Yeah, cool.
Draw the clue. Untap. Draw the turn.
Some of you out there are too nice. I'll hear people at like, a competitive event with a couple $1,000 prize pool talking about, I'll cast Silver Guild Adept and I'll make it uncounterable. Dude, stop telling them that.
4, 5.
What's this?
You're being too nice.
I will return this to my hand. I'll daze it.
Sure. Go.
All right, a daze on Rishid Dockhand.
Sure.
Play
That's a monster.
land for turn.
Sure.
Moss Diamond's good.
Discard the Seiju.
The Sage is discarded.
Crack.
17.
Pass you.
Tap. Drop your card. Combat. Swing at you. You're at 5. Make a blue. You're at 3.
Hang on.
Sorry.
What time to source this?
Silver Guild Adept, everybody. Mishra's Bauble takes a look. Master of the Pearl Trident on top of the deck.
Yep. Draw for turn.
In response, I'm going to brainstorm. 1, 2, 3.
Go.
At the end of your turn, I'm going to lightning bolt this.
That's fine.
All right, Bolt on Silver Guild Adept. I don't think we care about that too much. Derek needs some land, though.
1.
Is Derek playing Curse Catcher? That's a good question. I'm not sure. We can try and get Derek's list if someone posts in the Discord. I'm sure Derek will post it.
You take 2.
Go to 6.
I'll pass.
At the end of your turn,
I will
we'll
activate
attempt
Cameo.
to select a beast.
Seek the Beast. Getting responded to.
Name Wizard.
Yep.
And cast
Response.
another
Hex
Cameo.
Catcher.
And quit Shuko to Tamia.
Yep.
And pass to you.
Voldalian Hexcatcher in response to Seek the Beast. That's getting force pitching Portent.
That's fine. You can seek the beast.
So Questing Druid goes on an adventure. Delver Wasteland found. Not bad. Adam got the offense up and running very quickly in game 1. Needs to get it up and running here in game 2. Derek now has 2 lands. For anyone not familiar with the Merfolk deck, it's just a whole bunch of 2-drops, really.
Attack you.
Double Delver. Well, we were talking about getting the offense up and running. Could be close.
How many cards in hand?
3 cards in hand for Adam.
Cast an uncounterable Nadu off the cavern.
You got it.
I'll pass.
Untap.
Derek just passing.
Brainstorm.
I'm gonna respond.
Upkeep Brainstorm now, trying to flip these Delvers.
I'm gonna attempt to dismember a Delver.
Dismember on a Delver.
I'm gonna pay another 4 life. I'll dismember the other Delver.
Yeah. 12.
Yeah, you can brainstorm.
Well, this is going to be an awkward Brainstorm now. No Delvers to flip. Pay 8 life, remove 2 Delvers. If Adam casts Murktide, that would be sad, yeah.
13. How many cards in hand?
I have 5.
5 cards in Derek's hand.
Druid? No, see, yeah. Druid, yeah. Can I read the Druid? I just want to see something.
Sounds like Questing Druid will be the spell here. After the Trop is found. There it is.
Ponder. Trigger.
Yeah.
Put these 2 back on top like so.
Oh, you leave them all on top and then draw, right?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, you go.
Then I will pass turn.
All right, passing it back to Derek. Cavern on Merfolk. Are we about to see True Name?
Blue, Harbinger?
Harbinger of the Seas. That could be huge here.
Results.
Go.
Upkeep. Draw.
Yeah.
Move combat.
Sure. I'll take 2. 10.
Obviously, Adam can use blue mana. But shutting off red and also green. Pretty relevant.
Cards?
I was playing 4-color Loam yesterday and got Blood Mooned on turn 1 in one game, and it basically shut me down. This is not anywhere near close to game-winning as that. But the Harbinger is quite disruptive. Here's Master of the Pearl Trident ×2.
Pass.
Island.
Yep.
Pass turn.
The Island Walk mechanic is kind of busted.
Lord of Atlantis.
Yep.
Combat.
Yep.
4, 8, 12.
It's good game 3.
Yep.
All right, that's what Merfolk does. Moving on to game 3. Yeah, Lord asking the right question. Was Island Walk tested for 1v1? They didn't test it. They didn't even bother. They don't care about us, Lord.
Have fun.
The last Merfolk play was Lord of Atlantis.
Sword is fine.
All right, sounds like both players kept 7. Volcanic Island pass.
Untap. Draw for turn.
Island pass for Derek.
Tundra. Tameo. I know it's the wrong side, but I'm gonna attempt to brainstorm.
Delver Secrets.
So it'll immediately transform. One.
Delver Secrets has hit the stack. Derek, think about responding to that.
Delver is fine.
Okay, pass turn.
Delver is pretty fine.
One. Actually,
Tide Shaper?
Tide Shaper. I don't know if the chat knows this one. It's an interesting one. Not casting it with kicker, by the way. It's just a +1/+1. It's a 1-mana 2/2.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw.
No Delver flip. Getting this Delver flipped ASAP is important.
Tameo and pass to you. Okay, no dredge for love.
Yeah, the Tide Shaper is a 2/2.
Brainstorm.
Make cards here right
Force
now.
of will, pitching a brainstorm.
I'm gonna respond.
Yep.
Untap. Draw for turn.
Brainstorm getting responded to. Don't forget, folks, it's not going to be cast right now, most likely, but Hull Breacher is a Merfolk. Force pitching Glasspool Mimic on Brainstorm.
Yeah. Oh, I know. It becomes a copy of target creature.
Here, this one I'm pitching.
Simulation. Aegis. Upcheck the Tameo to 6.
Glasspool Mimic is a neat card. Zendikar Rising card. Doesn't see a lot of legacy play, but
Sure.
Bottle on myself.
Sure.
I'll pass the turn. Draw on your upkeep.
Draw.
I will.
Robert says there was Zendikar Rising. When was that? Listen, if you're new around here, I've warned everybody. The community that hangs out here, plays Legacy, and watches this channel, they just have no idea what's going on. What's the newest set? They have no idea. The set symbols, they don't have them memorized. What's a rainbow foil? Is that like a surge foil? They have no idea what's happening.
Resolves.
Go.
At the end of your turn.
16.
Every printing was a mistake. Every set was a mistake. Every mechanic was a mistake. And they have no idea what's going on.
Moloch is
That's who we're dealing with, folks.
fights a creature. Moloch is fine.
Lord, absolutely right. Wait till legacy players learn about the warp mechanic. Yeah, they're going to find out about warp in 2027.
Pitching Aegis.
Here you go. Draw.
End of your turn, I'm going to fetch. Got a hedge maze and surveil.
These legacy people have no idea what's happening.
Yep.
Delver Secrets.
Delver's.
Another Delver. Doing a bad job flipping these Delvers so far, though.
I'm gonna pay 3 life.
Yeah.
Something stupid.
All right, playing Soporific Springs as a land. Harry Houdini, thank you for the resub. 36 months at Tier 1. Harry, you did it.
Uptick the Tameo.
We weren't sure if Harry's going to stick with us for 36, but Harry's still here, everybody. We did it.
That's only manually 2, right?
So with Master of the Pull Trident on the board and Harbinger of the Seas now, Derek's going to start delivering a lot of damage. This game might be over on the following turn.
Yep.
No cards in here?
No cards in hand.
No flips of the Delvers still. Not that it really matters at this point.
That's fine. That would be
Counted
for 1.
16.
Murktide Regent. It's not going to do much here.
Okay.
Pass turn.
So there's,
Tap.
yeah, there's 16 cards out, so my deck has
2 Tide Shapers, Harbinger of the Seas, and Master of the Pearl Trident.
down. Once I draw for turn,
6,
and
9.
my fetch will be 18.
I played Merfolk for a little while in Legacy.
Half rounded up. So
Yeah, they have Island Walk. They're not going to be able to be blocked here.
Fetch, I'll draw 21.
Okay. So I took 9.
Yeah, we go to 1.
Oh, right. It's not enough to be lethal, so Adam drops the 1. Adam's still alive.
12 after games.
Yeah, good games.
And that is the match. GG's. Merfolk, everybody. All right, Maggie on the left with Bant Nadu. Derek moves over to the right side. Derek, sit on the same side with Merfolk.
Good play, good play.
I will
Cosmetic mist in the graveyard.
keep this.
Same.
All right. Sounds like both players kept 7. We're ready to go.
We'll start with Island into to flip it. Tameo.
Tammy's fine.
Pass to you.
Turn 1, Tameo. Now, assuming we don't know what we're playing here, playing against here for Derek. Turn 1, Vial for Derek. Your opponent goes Island, Tameo, and you're already feeling pretty good about this matchup if you're a Merfolk player. Just do not care about anything Tameo is doing.
Play a Savannah.
Text with Tameo makes a clue. Delighted Halfling. Now we're revealing we're kind of doing something else. We're not some control deck or tempo deck.
I want to wasteland this Savannah.
Wasteland on Savannah. Yeah, and the Merfolk decks run Wasteland. I mean, you can imagine now like how some of these matchups go against fair blue decks.
Combat.
Yep.
Vial on 1. Does Tameo want to attack here? This is one of those things too, like people not experienced against the Merfolk deck, actually second guessing like what Merfolk costs 1. It's a real thing.
Play Plains.
Yep.
Cast a Stoneforge Mystic.
Stoneforge Mystic, you say?
Batter Skull?
No, you get a Shuko.
Sure.
Now Shuko is found with Stoneforge,
That's fine.
revealing some of the Nadu stuff going on here.
Put the Shuko on Tameo.
That's fine.
Pass to you.
End step. Activate Vial.
Vial is activated.
Mine's Merfolk.
What does that one do? That's the exhaust one. Draw X cards. Put +1/+1 counter on each Merfolk. Yep.
That is Mind Spring Merfolk. It has exhaust, X blue tap, draw X cards, put a +1/+1 counter on each Merfolk you control. Can't say I've seen this one in action before.
Cavern Souls are named Merfolk.
Merfolk is named.
Cavern on Merfolk. Looks like the 1 life counter is tripping out. Vial on 2 now. The Vials usually stay on 2, maybe up to 3.
Lord of Lattice.
Lord of Atlantis is good.
Lord of Atlantis. Can't block.
I'm at 18.
Go.
Untap. Draw for turn.
Things are going to get ugly here if Nadu comes. So Maggie has 2 clues. Attacking with Tameo makes a 3rd clue.
Second main phase. Cast an uncounterable Nadu.
I'm thinking.
Well,
Fine.
Trigger.
Sure.
If you'll let me, I'll just do all 8 triggers now. If not, I can do them one at a time.
Do them one at a time.
The 1 trigger.
Yeah, just in case. Yep, that's fine.
Second trigger. I'll move it onto the Nadu again.
Yeah.
Third trigger.
Yep.
Take 2.
Okay.
Surveil.
Surveil's fine.
Keep that on top.
what could Derek have here?
Yep.
Assimilation Aegis.
Yep.
5th trigger.
Yep.
Tameo to hand.
Yep.
6th trigger.
Yep.
Plague on to hand.
Yep.
7th trigger.
Yep.
Flooded Strand into play.
Yep.
8th trigger. Brainstorm into hand. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards in hand. I will fetch.
Plagon, Lord of the Beach. The Starfish Wizard.
Get a trop.
Do Legacy players even know Plagon exists? Do they know Assimilation Aegis exists? I don't think so. I just don't think they know those cards exist.
Cast another Delighted Halfling.
Yeah, that's fine.
2 more Nadu triggers.
Yep.
Nadu to hand. Delighted Halfling to hand.
So Maggie just kind of went off just now. Harry's asking if this is standard. You know what, Harry? Maybe try going on Scryfall and looking around once in a while.
To my end step
End
cleanup.
step?
Cleanup.
These legacy players have no idea what's happening. I told that to everybody earlier. Nobody believed me. Master of the Pearl Trident is in. And again, this is what we were talking about before. The Merfolk deck's going to continue coming in for a lot of damage. Maggie's at 16. The Merfolk deck can deliver a lot of damage next turn, potentially.
Tap down. And tap down.
AP says for a channel about 90s MTG, it looks like there are more 00s MTG era cards. What about the Power Creep?
Evil, basically, right?
They're all,
Functionally,
this one hits all Merfolk, this one doesn't.
I don't think I have any Merfolk, so I'll hit the one with the art I like less.
And as AP says that, a Swords to Plowshare is on Lord of Atlantis.
22. Sure.
What's up with all these new cards?
And now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have to discard to hand size. I will discard a Delighted Halfling.
All right, Delighted Halfling has been discarded to hand size.
They got the 2 more triggers, and I will. Yeah, now I pass.
Let's have a, I'll leave this on.
That Swords was huge, though. Derek could potentially have delivered lethal this turn.
Merfolk?
Yep.
Cavern on Merfolk. It's not the worst. The Shuko is sorcery speed, unlike Nomads and Core. Derek's in trouble here.
Hexcatcher?
Which one?
Medallion Hexcatcher is not bad.
That's you. You cast that with caverns.
Yeah.
Yeah, that resolves.
Combat?
Yep.
3 Island Walk.
Take 3.
13. Take 2.
Okay, 3 power with Island Walk coming in.
Untap.
I'll get Cauldron and I'll pass.
Derek is going to fall way, way behind here.
Equip the Shuko to Tamio.
Sure.
Draw trigger a Nadu.
Yep.
Force of Will into hand.
Yep.
Derek sounds really enthusiastic about everything that's happening.
Tamio. When some teeth into play. Going to cast an uncounterable Plagon.
Harry play on.
Absolutely.
Plagon, Lord of the Beach. Legacy players have no idea this card exists. The Lord of the Beach, everybody.
I'll draw 6 cards unless you
Is that from Unfinity?
I'm thinking,
I thought we banned all the sticker cards.
resolves,
ETB trigger.
trigger is fine.
That's you. That's what you people sound like.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Jeez.
I will.
Draw a card for each creature with more toughness than its power. Plagon is busted.
Uptick the Tamio.
What about Bowmaster, Plagon?
Make sure it's
Uptick the
Tamio flipped over. It has plussed. Could matter quite a bit here. Maggie's at 13, though.
Cast a prismatic ending targeting your Aether Vial.
I'm gonna respond.
Ending on either vial. Might regret that. Derek could potentially still swing for lethal next turn. Let's not write Derek off here. This is not over. Not in my mind.
You're asking the questions I.
I'm gonna activate Vial.
Too fatigued.
Vial is activated.
Things like this.
I don't believe Cephalid Illusionist is in Maggie's deck. This is just a Plagon Nadu deck. Plagon Nadu Stoneblade.
Oh, Voice of Victory. That's spicy.
And do some math. Right now this is
Derek's doing math.
2. So this is mark 3, 3, 2.
Derek understands that we could potentially deliver lethal on the next turn.
Sneak in Phantasmal Image. It's going to be a copy of Nadu.
Sure, but you don't get a trigger because
Yeah, I know. Yep, that's fine. So yeah, and then that's fine.
yeah, you have a copy of Nadu.
Okay, so Phantasmal Image just hit the board. It is now a copy of Nadu.
I will swords your phantasmal image. You get 2 triggers.
Yeah, I'll get trigger, so I'll do the Nadu trigger first.
Yep, Nadu trigger resolves.
Goes into play.
Yep, and then you sacrifice.
Okay, that's a fiery islet. The Nadu copy, Phantasmal Image, is getting targeted here by swords. It will die. Islet gets sacked to draw a card, and the image dies.
Play a land for turn. I am going to fetch.
I'm unclear why the image copied Nadu. I mean, I guess we got those Nadu triggers. I think it's trigger just one.
Move the Shuko to Nadu and get a trigger.
The yeah, as a flag bearer, the copying of Master of the Pearl Trident could ensure the victory next turn potentially.
Combat. Sure. Attack you for 4 in the air.
18.
Attacking for 4. Tameo has plus, which does matter quite a bit here.
And then pass turn.
And step discard.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Discarding from 11 cards down to 7 is not too bad.
Stoneforge and Brainstorm.
To my turn. Untap upkeep.
Your turn.
Draw.
Double Lords and Derek could win this game right now. This is not over, folks.
My turn.
People kind of underestimate these Merfolk decks. They can deliver a lot of damage just out of nowhere. Derek has to have it, though. Island Walk is serious business.
I'm at 12.
If Serious Poe in the chat says something is serious business, you know it's serious.
Plus on the board.
So let's see. So that would be. This would be 2. I'm going to activate this. I'm going to exhaust this for 2.
Activating this for 2 is not that threatening.
Merfolk.
Now I think Derek has lost the game, personally.
Let's see. You're at 12.
Assuming you're going first? Yeah. Alright, good luck.
So let's see. 1, 2, 3.
Not 100%, but very likely.
Island Walk.
I'm going to fetch.
Yep.
11. See what fetchables I actually have left. Don't know if I actually have any untapped fetchables left. I do not.
Surveil.
Surveil.
Okay, Hedge Maze Surveil.
Which means I can't actually kill your Hexcatcher. But I'll pay 1, 2, activate the Stoneforge,
Sure.
put in the Aegis,
Sure.
ETB, trigger, I'll exile your Master of the Pearl Trident.
All right, Assimilation Aegis targeting the Master of the Pearl Trident.
That's fine.
No, I'm blocking this
yeah.
one so that you no longer have Island Wall.
Oh, I see what happened. Yeah, I made that's my error. So yeah, then this is gone.
And that one's now just a 2-2.
It's a
which I
2-2,
will
yeah.
block with my Oath.
That's fine.
Yep.
Go.
Untap.
Derek not ready to concede yet. AP calling it, though.
Draw for turn. Play
A lot of discussion about Nadu and the Legacy world. You know, we saw on stream. Just give an example here. Everybody relax, okay? Example from a previous stream went up on our YouTube channel the other day of a turn 1 with the Bloom Apprentice Chain of Smog combo winning a game against a deck that didn't have Force of Will. Is that better gameplay than this? I honestly don't know. It's weird to me where people draw the line, and the line appears to be just like a jagged, unpredictable line that people just curve around the things they like and personally dislike. I just don't know.
You're at 8. I will uptick the Tameo again. And pass to you.
Is everybody understanding what I'm saying? It's based on what they personally like. Yeah, it is very personal.
I think I was supposed to maybe attack you with 1.
But sometimes it feels like we're yelling at each other like, that gameplay is toxic. And it's like, okay, but you just turn one Chain of Smog me. Like, what?
Yep.
And never mind the games that are not clearly over. It's like, turn one, Wasteland, you daze your first spell, and the game effectively is over. Is that better gameplay? It's like...
Sure.
You good?
I got wastelanded out of a game last night, and I didn't draw a land for 7 turns. Is that good gameplay? Like, not really.
I'll just pass.
And I just got chunks of my life total taken out by a Dragon's Rage channel or whatever thing happened.
Draw for turn.
That wasn't fun. I don't know, folks. People just black and white this stuff, maybe.
Core instead.
Sure.
Nadu is bad.
This is crazy.
How many blockers do you have?
I have 4 right now.
Once again, though, we're in a position where this game is not over. There is a chance Derek wins this game.
That core, uncounterable Stoneforge Mystic.
Sure. Cauldron.
No, I do not have Cauldron.
Pew Pew saying, aren't you the biggest Nadu hater, Chris? For a while I was playing Maverick, as everyone that's been hanging out with us for a while is aware. And my win percentage against Nadu decks was so bad that I became known as the Nadu hater. But gameplay-wise, looking at it, zooming out for a minute, not making it all about me, I just don't know that it's that bad. I just don't know.
Equip the Shuko to Nadu, trigger, swords into hand, target the Tameo with the Plagon.
Do we prefer that Maggie turn 1 Chain of Smog comboed? Again, just using Chain of Smog as an example. If this game was over in 2 minutes, would that be better gameplay?
Yeah, you got me. Game 2.
All right, we're moving on to game 2.
That was a lot.
The Starfish beat the Merfolk.
Starfish did beat the Merfolk. That is true. Pew Pew says, don't let Chris gaslight everyone at home. This man went on a crusade against Nadu. I'm the only one brave enough calling for a ban of Murktide Regent. AP says I have enjoyment fatigue. That's why I don't play Magic anymore. Just look at the spreadsheet and tell everyone what needs to change in Legacy. Yeah, there are a lot of people, I'm not going to name any names, but they have strong opinions about the Legacy meta but haven't played a match in months. Format is trash right now. They're like playing pre-modern. And haven't played a single Legacy game in 6 months.
19.
Yeah, all right. Keeping it real. Romelinto says, what I dislike most is that Nadu benefits from activate abilities, not spells. I guess. I don't know. Here's Delighted Halfling.
Draw.
Another card that people called to be banned. I think people were calling for this to be banned. Every once in a while when I'm bored, I'll search Twitter for old Legacy ban takes, and there's a lot of comedy in there, folks.
It is an island.
Tide Shaper turns Savannah into an island.
Flicker the Stoneforge.
Untap, draw for
Go down
turn.
step.
Yep.
Comes back. Albeit the
Play an actual island.
Assassin's
fine.
Creed one.
Cast an uncounterable Plagon, Lord of the Beach.
Dude,
There's the Lord of the Beach.
ETB, draw 2 cards. Pew pew.
That is greater than power?
It's a 1/2. has toughness greater than its power.
Oh, I see. I misread that card. Yeah, my bad.
Anything with big butts.
Yep, you got it.
Well said by Maggie. Draw 2 cards.
One of those days.
Pass to you. I have 7 cards in hand.
But this is one of those games, though. Again, Merfolk curves out and is just unbeatable. Is a potential thing that we could see happen here. I'm a fan of Plague on Lord of the Beach. This card is very cool.
Harbinger?
Creature-wise.
All right, there's Harbinger.
I'll pass.
Don't forget the Savannah is an island. Tide Shaper staying back.
Draw for turn.
It's going to be difficult to cast some cards in Maggie's deck. Delighted Halfling is restricted.
0.
No blocks.
I will make it into 3.
I'll take 3.
Yeah, you take 3.
17.
Play a Flooded Strand for turn, which is just an island.
Yep.
Use this to make uncounterable Tameo. I know
Tameo's
it's the
fine.
wrong side, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to brainstorm.
Sure.
Using this island.
All right, Tameo, Brainstorm using a Savannah. Again, this is not over.
1, 2. Flip Tameo. Uptick Tameo.
Don't count out the Island Walkers against the Island deck.
Go and equip the Shuko to Plagon.
That's fine.
Okay, Shuko equips itself to Plagon. Yeah, being cut off white is a big deal. I agree.
Yep.
That's 1.
Oh, yeah, sorry, not even-
So this is both 1.
Target shape. So you'll
I'm gonna try to
target
do one
and
target.
then I'll target.
Sure. So that
X
target
catcher?
trigger.
Next catcher's good.
So we have one
Combat.
stack.
Both at Tommy.
Tameo dies. Even with the
Tameo down. So Tameo gets taken out after a Voldalian Hexcatcher pumps the team. Hexcatcher's a good one. We were talking a little bit before about Merfolk's game against various decks in the meta. You're thinking about how does this deck compete against combo decks? Hexcatcher is a big one. Tide Shaper got countered.
tap. Draw for turn. Move the Shuko over.
Yeah, that's fine.
Combat.
Yep.
Attack you for 5.
Yep, you
If
pay.
it goes through, I'll pay. Yep. If
Yeah,
there
I'll
were
take
no
5.
blockers.
I'll go 12.
Go to 12. I will play a Tundra for turn. I mean, basic island.
Lord says, I wonder if the Urza package would work in Merfolk. I'm a little skeptical of that. I think you want to be spending your mana on Merfolk, not making constructs and stuff.
Yep.
And you're already running Cavern and Wasteland. And you have just a bunch of double blue spells.
Because it's island and this.
Yes,
and
that
then-
makes 7.
Yeah, I don't think Urza Saga would be a fit, personally.
Oh, because Force of Will.
Oh, I missed the 4th will damage. You're absolutely right. Shame on me.
How much damage again?
I'll pass.
Untap.
All right, Maggie drops to 11.
Draw for turn.
If you're at all familiar with the Merfolk deck, 11 life is nothing.
Tundra. Activate. Get in for 5.
I'll go to 7.
Oh. Take 5, go to 7. Yeah, here we go.
Derek drops to 7. End step. Uh-oh.
Seeking the Stupor Plagon.
I would love to draw more cards, yes.
Sure, I'll take my turn. Untap, I'll keep draw.
Yep.
Okay, Sink It to Stupor will temporarily remove Plagon. Could see it draw some cards back on the way down. Big attack coming in, though. Maggie drops to 4. Derek doesn't even have an Island Walk card right now.
None of your things give Island Walk yet, right?
Not at the moment.
Cards in hand.
Nothing has Island Walk at the moment. Harbinger of the Sea seems to be holding back quite a bit.
Seeing the Stupor for the.
Yep, you're good. Stoneforge.
Stoneforge is fine.
ETB triggered.
Hold up. How's the Stoneforge getting cast here? Tundra's shut off, right?
Oh yeah, you can. That's an yeah. So then you didn't see.
Okay, the players caught it. The players caught it.
Just put it back in your gut. Just leave it. It was an error. You couldn't play it, and you didn't see, so you're good.
It's on the bottom card. It's not the top.
I don't think it's fine. It shouldn't matter at this point. I play on. Yeah, just.
This is FNM. This is not the World Championship. I think the players are just going to give a friendly fix here. Stoneforge back to hand. Plagon on the stack.
I'm gonna attempt to sink into stupor to bounce it.
Oh wait, no, those are all islands.
These are all islands. Yeah.
Yeah, you think
Sink it to stupor. Puts the Plagon back in hand. Going to try it again, it seems. Plagon will resolve this time.
only one.
Yep.
Draw a card. I played a land this turn. I believe I am just dead. So we can go to game 3.
Game 3. Yep.
Moving on to game 3. So an honest mistake there with the Stoneforge, and moving on to game 3.
Yeah, it was like because even if you would have played it again, it was dead.
Do we even want to share this? I'll skip it. I was going to tell a story, but forget it. About game rule violations happening against me.
Go in. Ready?
Yep.
Flooded Strand fetch. Grab.
Flooded Strand gets fetched. Alex says they saw the whole thing, contacted the DCI. Long story short, played a match recently against someone that just like, it was just 45 minutes of game rule violations, and by the end of the match, I'm just like unable to even keep up anymore. It was very frustrating. On their side, by the way.
I'm gonna waste the trop and pass.
Drop is wasted.
Wasteland on Tropical Island. But, going to FNMs, going to locals, you come across players that are not experienced or understand the cards as well or whatever, and they're having trouble keeping up.
Draw a turn.
But that's what my story was going to be about, but I'll just skip that one. Stuff like resolving Urza's Saga's Chapter 3 and then shuffling Urza's Saga into the library. I'm like, what is happening?
Shuko.
Shuko comes in, equips itself to Tamio.
One and make a clue.
I'm at 19.
Attacks and makes a clue. There's a clue.
I'm gonna pay 4 life.
Did you pay 4 life?
I'm gonna attempt to dismember Tamio.
Tamio
Dismember on Tamio. Tamio down.
is untap. Draw for turn.
Yep.
So Maggie has a Shuko, a Clue, a Basic Plains. No Merfolk have appeared yet in Game 3. From what I'm gathering from the chat is rooting for Merfolk here. Seems that way. Not a lot of fans of Nadu in the chat.
Activate Stoneforge.
Flooded Strand.
18.
Put in Phantom Blade. So I'll put Victor Flicker with all kill Nadu.
Okay, one person never roots for Merfolk.
Savannah.
So my question
Shuffle
is,
a sec. Attempt to cast for a halfling.
We have halfling.
do you
And
need
I'm
to
not going to equip the
or
Shuko
to
past you.
the same thing?
Okay, Delighted Halfling comes in, not equipping Shuko, tells us potentially Plagon Lord of the Beach could be coming.
Target the other is still about, target is still resolved.
AP is rooting for the play patterns.
How many cards do you have?
It is +1.
Plus one and menace. Kill
Target. If you this is my hands. I'm gonna target.
I'm gonna pay 3 life. I'll go to 12.
Saw Perfect Springs comes in. Pay 3 life.
Go to combat.
I'm thinking.
Derek's probably aware that Plagon's coming. Seems that way. Delighted Halfling will make it so it can't be countered. It's legendary, of course.
Lion sash.
Kind of funny to have the Starfish up against the Merfolk. Is Maggie or Derek the Lord of the Beach? We're going to find out.
Tide Shaper kicked.
Tide Shaper kicked is good.
Trigger for it. I'm going to make your Savannah into an island.
Savannah is the basic island. Untap.
Well, the Tide Shaper has turned the Savannah into an island. Not a basic island, just an island. I heard the player say basic. It's not basic. Cabin of Souls. Nadu is in. Now we're going off a bit here. Tameo, D's, Teferi, another Tameo.
Untap upkeep, draw.
Funny enough, your Tide Shaper is turning on my days.
Yeah, it's an interesting interaction.
Wouldn't have an island otherwise.
Yeah, the Daze is live here, even though there are no cards with the name Island. Or the type Island on the card. Tide Shaper helping out with Daze right now. Mildly interesting. Derek's play here could be countered by a Daze, which sucks.
I'm going to go 9.
You're at 9.
Going to 9 with another Soporific Springs.
Interesting.
Going from behind to having a Nadu and drawing 4 buttons.
Yeah.
Koga Drax, thank you for the resub. 25 months. Appreciate it. Tier 1. Yeah, their Vile's not that interesting.
Should give it up. Since you don't want it to go. I'm going to just pass.
Good.
I have 4 cards.
Untap. Draw for turn.
Yep.
Activate the Shuko.
That's fine.
1. Activate Shuko again.
Sure.
2. Activate Shuko.
Yep.
Maggie going off here, going way ahead on cards.
4. I will move the Shuko back over to Nadu.
Is Derek cooked? Derek might be cooked.
Cast a Shuko.
Shugo's fine.
Put Shuko to Nadu.
Sure.
Get in for 5.
Attacking with Nadu, 5 damage. Derek drops to 4. Sirius is saying, fried. Ramalito says, how can players complain about Entomb but not Nadu?
Uncounterable Tameo.
Tamio's fine.
Get 2 more Nadu triggers.
It's kind of what I was talking about before.
Delighted Halfling to hand. Tundra into
Prismatic ending on the vial now. Just so much available that we're just removing stuff that doesn't need to be removed, I guess.
I think he did.
I have not played a land. The land came into play off.
Yeah, that was over Tundra. And oh yeah, I know.
We've talked a little bit on stream too. I know this is not Cephalid Breakfast we're watching right now, the Bant Plagon Blade deck, as I have it labeled. But these decks do have weaknesses, these Nadu decks. They do kind of fall short in some matchups, and that's what's kind of having people feel like, in general, generally speaking, people feel like Nadu's fine in the format now.
The new one. And get 2 more.
Obviously, if you're reading the chat, you can see some people don't agree with that, but pre-war formal wear to hand here.
End step, discard.
I'm gonna do some end stuff. Hex catcher.
Days, picking up my Savannah.
Yeah, from the Lattice. That's fine.
Yep.
Hexcatcher gets countered.
Now I go to discard. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards in hand.
10 cards in hand. Oh, man.
A halfling. Carpet of Flowers will just net me mana next turn. Tameo. And Brainstorm. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 now.
That's how left.
Yep.
All right, Derek's going to get to take a turn. Needs basically a doomsday win the game or something. Derek needs to win the game right now. Show and tell, omniscience, Emrakul, and Derek wins.
Trigger for a draw.
Chivalry Adept, not going to do it.
Yeah, you got me. Good games.
Good games. Starfish beats the Merfolk. GG, something fishy. GG's.
Starts off. Volcanic Island, Bobble, Bobble.
Adam on the right with Delver, Herman on the left with Energy. Mishra's Bobble took a look.
Yep, drop. Results.
I'll pass turn.
Okay, Guide of Souls is the first creature of the game. This card's pretty good. Kind of the energy engine of this deck. Along with Ant Raptor, card that got banned in Modern. Herman's been running this Jeskai energy deck for the last couple of weeks. It's looked pretty impressive. You've been hanging out with us on stream. You've seen it go all the way to the finals of the 90s MTG Open a couple of weeks ago. Impressing everyone. All those matches are up on our YouTube channel, of course.
Brainstorm.
Okay.
Mockingbird on the stack, going to attempt to copy Guide of Souls, potentially. Brainstorm in response to that. Double Guide of Souls can get it out of hand very quickly.
Results. Yep.
All right, Herman's going to get an energy here. And gain a life.
And like these aren't new. This is like combat.
Yep.
Attack one.
One.
And then I will ponder.
Yeah, results.
All right, Ponder resolves now. So 2 copies of Guide of Souls on Herman's side. Ponder shuffle now.
And pass turn.
Crack at the end of your turn to 18.
Mr. Rainforest gets cracked here on Adam's side. Might be a Surveil on end step. Nope, just a volcanic island. Okay.
The mocking is still blue, right?
No, it's just a complete copy of the card.
Oh wow, so it's white now.
It's white, and it is a flyer. But the game's flying in a bird. So it's a bird human cleric, and it has flight.
Yeah.
All right. Mockingbird is a Guide of Souls, but it's a bird and it has flying.
Drop.
I'm a fan of Mockingbird. I like this card. Delver of Secrets plus a Wasteland.
Chain lightning. Mockingbird.
Chain Lightning now on the Mockingbird, which is, of course, a copy of Guide of Souls. It's gone.
Waste your tundra.
That was a pretty good turn for Adam, actually.
And then I will pass the turn. Three.
3 cards in Adam's hand. All right, Herman found another land drop. Basic this time. Voice of Victory.
Yep.
Gain life, gain energy.
Yep.
And then I'll
Well, Voice of Victory is in. Force of Fill is here, everybody. Says, I've always, myself included, seen energy counters with the Pokemon water energy rather than the electric that more closely resembles an energy counter. Is there an optimal energy counter to use from the Pokemon trading card game? You know what, Force of Fill? I'm glad you asked.
Shuffle.
Should go into play. Or not into play, into my hand. Into my hand. Nadu is gone. Good. Untap. Draw return. I'll pass the ship.
Damn it, I had an energy counter on my desk a moment ago.
4 non-triggers. 1 cameos in my hand.
Pass turn.
Well, anyway, the energy token from Fallout is the one you're supposed to use.
Yeah.
Here's a Johnny. And after the bolt on Voice of Victory, this is another threat.
and go to combat.
Yep.
I'll attack and jump it.
Okay, so I take 3.
Take 3. And
Adam takes 3. MH3 Tribal doing work, says Force of Fill.
Drop.
Turn. I will.
Traz, thank you for the resub. 27 months. Another wonderful month of Legacy. Glad to see no Oops or Reanimator currently on screen, says Traz. Traz very happy with how the stream is going. So far. Things could change next round.
so the artifact.
Pass turn.
Two cards.
Yep.
5 brainstorm.
Nanahara says, thank you for this fantastic channel. Thank you. Thank you for being here.
I'll have the Shuko and the Tamio.
Reviews are coming in, folks. The channel's fantastic.
1, 2.
Ocelot Pride. Card's good.
Results. Yep.
ETB for all 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Results.
Trigger transform the Tamio. Uptick the Tamio.
Forceful asking the right question. What's the correct way to display a graveyard? I think neither player is doing it correctly.
2, which will, and then I.
That was an Endwalker. Wasteland now. Target the untapped Volk. Brainstorm. Could potentially set up a Delver flip.
I'll discard brainstorm.
These two back on top.
2 brainstorms and
Yeah.
play on discarded. Sure. You want to remember that 2 force of will. Yeah, I'm good.
Cat token coming into the red zone.
If that dies, this flips.
Yeah.
If it dies, a Johnny flips.
Yeah, I'll just take 2.
Yep.
That just sounds terrible.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, a Johnny flipped over is pretty terrible in that it's really powerful. So accepting the damage from the cat token here. Making a cat token on end step, gaining a life.
Untap, upkeep.
Yep.
Drop.
Herman has that 3 energy, which could end up mattering. The Guide of Souls could power somebody up on the next turn.
2 for
Block.
3.
All right, well. The Guide of Souls blocked the Dragon's Rage Channeler. Now it looks like we're about to see Murktide. Could we have prevented the Dragon's Rage Channeler attack here? That might have been a misplay. Oh yeah, we're scooping it up. Maybe Adam didn't care, was going to concede. The Jeskai deck tends to put a whole bunch of creatures on the battlefield. Now Adam will be on the play.
Hard to come by. Good luck.
You too. I will keep.
I'll keep.
I'll start us off.
Yep.
Volk, Delver,
Sure.
pass turn.
All right, turn 1 Delver, hoping to flip it.
Yeah.
I think because Audrey wanted the normal cards because he was that artist. I got his.
Looks like a Voice of Victory was in the mix there. No Delver flip again. Someone was coughing in the background. Don't worry, we removed them from the venue. Here's on the Delver. Force of Will, pitching Mockingbird, it looked like. Delver countered. Wasteland here. If Adam could flip this Delver, we're in great shape. If you're rooting for Delver, that is.
Move to combat.
No flip. No flip. Now Dragon's Rage Channeler. Force pitching Brainstorm on that. Herman understands we need to stop these 3-power flyers. Slow down the clock. Stumbling on mana a bit.
Play Bobble. I'll Bobble you.
Okay, bobbling Herman. Could potentially have set up the Delver flip with the bobble, but... Okay, we are doing that. Oh, no. Oh, well. Unholy Heat revealed the Delver flips.
Move to combat.
I'm unclear of the timing of all that, but Insect Elaboration coming in. Dragon's Rage Channeler, another potential 3-power flyer. I think we have Delirium.
Untap. Upkeep.
Nothing going on for Herman here.
Not that they're
Brainstorm trigger.
response on Charge Swords.
Me for both my fetches on the light roll, by the way.
Results.
Okay, Swords remove the Insect Elaboration. That's a good start for Herman.
Pin it.
Yep.
And then draw 3.
Surveilled away a Wasteland. Now drawing off the Brainstorm. Definitely have Delirium now.
Move to combat. Attack for 3. Then I will pass turn.
All right, looks like Herman found an island. We're okay.
Here results. Untap. Upkeep. Drop. How many cards in hand?
3.
I'll attempt on Holy Heat. Okay, move to combat.
Unholy Heat takes out the Voice of Victory.
And attack for 3.
Phil pointing out the exile underneath the library. Yeah, that might actually be a violation. Not even kidding. Like, if this was comp REL, I don't think you could do that.
Results.
That might be an actual violation. Don't do that, everybody. I'm not, but if I was a judge, I would tell the player, please move that.
Combat. Second cameo. You get a clue.
All right, another Voice of Victory is in. Yeah, the stuff tucked under the library is a little iffy for me.
Ponder. Trigger.
Button strand.
3.
We've seen some of the Brazen Borrower stuck into the library like a commander in the command zone to represent on an adventure. That is a major violation.
So on top like so.
Okay. And then draw that one.
Force of Phil analyzing everything going on in the chat, by the way.
Turn up.
And I mean everything. Herman at 4 life, not going to survive many more hits from this Dragon's Rage Channeler.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yep.
Go to combat.
Nice.
Attack. Make 2 guys. Gain 2 more life.
Yep.
Drop.
Halia, guided by light.
Take 3.
Yep.
Before I bother shuffling.
Look at Herman's token game, though, folks. Look at that. Do you even try?
Upkeep. Drop.
Yep.
I'll attack.
Some of you just don't even try.
Fetch.
Yep.
Chain lightning. Trigger.
Chain Lightning. I guess it's to the face? Yep. All right, then a Lightning Bolt. That ends the game. Moving on to game 3. So we've seen a couple of Edge of Eternity cards on today's stream and on our recent streams. What Edge of Eternity cards are you seeing the most out there in the Legacy Wild? And if you're playing other formats like Modern, obviously Standard seeing some Edge of Eternity cards. But if you're seeing some Edge of Eternity cards in Legacy, what cards are you seeing a lot? I assume people are seeing Tezzeret. What else? What are you testing, chat? Does everybody watching know what Edge of Eternities is? Does anybody have any questions about that before we continue the conversation?
Roll a blue. Face.
Days on Delver of Secrets. It's gone.
Pass turn.
But by the way, was that tempo?
Oh, all right.
A little bit of tempo. A little pizzazz.
Yeah, Modern and Legacy seeing the blue-red warp for one. Starfield Shepherd is a card we might be seeing a bit around. I've seen that card talked about for sure. Meticulous Archive, Surveil. People get upset when I point this out, but Legacy isn't a slow, it moves at a glacial pace, folks. Slow flux right now. I told this story on a recent stream about how I was hanging out with some Magic folk, and someone told me that Reanimator decks have cut Bowmaster and Murktide now, and I almost fainted because those cards were on the watch list. But couple of edge cards seeing a little bit of play. It takes cards like Malevolent Rumble a little bit of time to catch on. The metagame over the next couple of weeks will continue reacting and adapting, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it plays out.
Yeah.
And by the way, folks, I've been testing some cards that are not on MTGO, and some of them are kind of crazy.
Definitely main phase.
Untap. Upkeep. Drop.
Playing with three voice return. Temper 2 prismatic ending with Romeo.
Ponder.
Here's a ponder for Adam.
Your sword still flat, so I will pass.
Put these two back on top, like so. This one. Play Bobble. Bobble you. Yep. I'll pass the turn.
See some takes on social media too about how like when's Eternal Weekend in like 3 or 4 months or something, and they're like, yeah, I guess the metagame's settled. I'll start testing and figure out my 15th sideboard card. We have a lot of time, folks. Don't get too comfortable with your sideboard yet. They're like ready to submit their deck list tomorrow. I got my Eternal Weekend deck all figured out. These people are crazy, Jeff.
4 cards in hand or 5?
5 cards in hand for Herman. Yes, you can find Force of Phil's list in our Discord server. Make a post in there. Someone will help you find it. And by someone, I mean me later, probably. It's just me in the Discord. It's really just me and a bunch of bots, sadly. There's Ocelot Pride.
Yeah, results. Okay, untap. Upkeep. Drop.
At Eternal Weekend this year, I'm going to play Reanimator Mirror 6 rounds in a row. We have a lot of time, folks. Everybody relax.
Brainstorm.
Here's a brainstorm.
1, 2, 3.
AP, absolutely right. I played 2 games of Legacy in 6 months. I know exactly what cards I will need at Eternal Weekend. Exactly.
I'm going to minus the Teferi on my own Nadu.
These people have already locked in their list. It's like
Bounce the Nadu.
they're ready to hit submit right now.
Put these two back on top.
It's like 3 months away. Even if there weren't new sets coming out, it's still like there's a lot of time, folks.
Pass turn.
Wasteland on the drop. No creatures on either side of the battlefield. Game 3, both players at high life totals. This is getting grindy.
Delver Secrets.
There's a Delver.
Pass turn.
see some creatures in Herman's hand and a Swords to Plowshares, it looks like. There's Guide of Souls.
Results.
And Mockingbird.
Uptick to Fairy. Pass another halfway.
Following up with a Mockingbird. This could get out of hand quickly.
Plagon off the Cavern.
Adam's going to fetch in response.
You can target my creatures and pop them.
Yeah. You can copy it. Anything for that mana value. Sure.
Okay, Unholy Heat on the Guide of Souls in response to the Mockingbird. Makes sense.
I'll have it copy nothing.
So it's just a 1/1?
This is a 1/1 flyer.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right, it's just a 1/1 flyer.
Drop.
This deck grinds surprisingly well.
I will pass turn.
Flojo can't find the deck list in Discord. Flojo, maybe have your grandson take a look at it. Maybe they could help you find it or something.
Untap. Upkeep.
12 really good
Draw.
wizards that saw me go.
Is your computer on?
DRC.
Here's Dragon's Rage Channeler. Is this live? Yeah, AP asking the right question. Are we live right now? Wasteland on the Volk. Adam's got 2 creatures, though. Potentially 3 power flyers. Bolt on top. Okay. Well, we're going to start taking big chunks out of Herman's life total, it looks like.
Attack for 6.
Herman did have a swords in hand, I thought.
Most people on any kind of non-deck.
Force pitching Days on the swords. It's countered.
Especially with how many cameos.
Yeah, it's really good against it.
Yeah, Herman has another swords. It looks like we're about to fire that off now. Dragon's Rage Channeler will be hit. It should be exiled.
Pass turn.
Passing it back. The Mockingbird is just a 1/1 flyer. Just passing it back. Insect Liberation will continue attacking, it seems. Another Dragon's Rage Channeler. Voice of Victory is not too bad. This card's pretty good. Another one that's taking some time to catch on in Legacy. I feel like it feels like almost the last 2-3 weeks I'm just starting to see that card a lot more now. Like people have finally decided to use it.
The land for turn. Now pass turn.
Traz with some time travel stuff going on with the stream. We're not really sure if we're live. If you're watching this later on YouTube, it's not live, right? So this channel is very complicated.
Combat. Attack. 20 minutes. 2 guys. Angel Light.
Yep.
Victory.
Yeah.
I'm going
Halia, Guided by Light, makes another appearance.
to draw a card.
Yep.
And
Drop.
Herman with the warrior tokens.
Yep. 6/6.
Fetch.
Yep.
Yep.
One-sided Monarch, yeah. Voice of Victory made those tokens. Well, double bolts, and that is the match. Adam gets it. GG's. The mobilize mechanic was clearly a mistake. Thanks a lot, Wizards. We love it. Yeah. Same place, roughly the same time tomorrow. We will be live again with our usual Wednesday stream of the Legacy format of Magic the Gathering. I hope to see you there. Stick around now for a raid. And I'll be back tomorrow. If you want more, come back tomorrow. Peace out.